everyone. Excuse me. How is everyone doing? Say hi when you hop on. I am just logging on so I can see comments. And then I will tell you what we're doing. We're just going to, I have this milk and cookies plate that I started the other night on Thursday. I want to welcome you to my page. My name is Becca, and this is Beck's Craft and Spot, Tattered and Torn. If you've never been here before, please say hi and let me know. I am just cleaning this plate up from the other night where I left some graphite marks on it. I have 3 of these to make, and I have not sealed this one yet, so that's why I wanted to, I'm going to flip the camera. There we go. But that's why I came on. I've been thinking, hi 12 Oaks, Kathy. Thank you for giving me your name. I appreciate that. So I am just going to finish. I'm going to get the graphite marks off of this one, and I'm going to do another one today. But I'm also going to do something else that I've never done before, and I'm going to bleach some pine cones. And I have 2 64-ounce bottles of bleach, and I have 128 ounces of water. I've put the water in the bucket already. These baby wipes are not working too well. I might have to touch this up with some paint. Besides the graphite marks, though, it looks like it turned out pretty good, pretty cute. I haven't been out here messing with it since Thursday. Thank you for coming, Margaret. I have not. I've been thinking about, I don't know why I didn't realize yesterday was the 1st. I've been thinking for like a month that I wanted to do 12 days of Christmas, meaning being on every day, the 1st through the 12th. So I apologize that I wasn't on yesterday. I want to show you this up close so you can see it. I think I got all the graphite off as good as I'm going to get it. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty cute. Thank you. So I will seal that when I'm done with my second one. But what do I do with my bleach? I don't know if you guys can see this gray bucket back here has my water in it. I'm going to go ahead and pour both bottles of bleach in it. And then I have this big bag of pine cones that I'm going to put as many that will fit in it. My mother-in-law gave me these pine cones out of her yard. And they have to soak for 24 to 48 hours. So that's why this is going to be like my December 1st project. And then it takes a week for them to dry after I take them out of the bleach water. So probably like on the 13th I'll create something with them. And then that's on a Wednesday, so I'll actually be here 14 days in a row because the 14th is on a Thursday and my normal days are Monday and Thursdays. So let me get the bleach in here. We'll get the pine cones in the water, which depending on how full the bleach makes it, I might have to add more water, and I might have to like get some more bleach too, depending on how much water I have to add. So we'll see. Bear with me just a moment. Get something to open this. This is just the bleach from Dollar Tree. So I didn't buy a expensive bleach for this project. So hopefully they'll turn out real pretty. I've never seen bleached pine cones before. I saw this project on Pinterest. And these are real pretty pine cones too. And I know when you use pine cones out of your yard, you're supposed to like bake them at 200 for 30 minutes or so. But I figured since they're being bleached, I don't know why I should have to do that. And it looks like these float, so I might have to put something down on top of them as well. And there's all different sizes. There's all kinds. There's the female and the males in here, I think. Did you know that pine cones have a female and male? I might. If it's overwhelming, I will. Yeah, pine cones have a female and a male. I believe the long ones are the males and the shorter ones are the females. The short round ones. I may also be able to cover, I might be able to put aluminum foil over it so I don't smell it. I didn't think about that, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like I put about half of the bag in there. I'm gonna have to figure out something heavy that that I can weight them down with too. Like, I have a block over here, and we have blocks out in the backyard. I might have to use some of them too. But I'm gonna grab another plate. And I'm sorry I'm doing two of the same thing. But at least this time I'll be able to seal the first one with you guys. And hopefully this time it won't take so long. But I need to get these done. I have a lot of painting, and we're doing we're at work. At my work, we get to decorate our doors. I'm a lab tech during the day, and we get to decorate our doors for like Halloween and Christmas, and on the outside in the hallways. And I just started this job a year ago, August 1st, and so last year I decorated for Halloween, and my door won. And I don't want to seem like I'm bragging or anything. I just think it's cool. But this year, well, for Christmas last year, my supervisor gave me an idea to decorate the door for Christmas. My idea for Halloween last year won. His idea, but I created it for Christmas, won. And then I just did Halloween, and my manager gave me the idea, and we won. And I don't want to say what the theme is because I have people from my work that watch my videos, but I've got some stuff to do to get to decorate for Christmas this year. I have to get some stuff together, so I'll probably be working on all that tomorrow. But not on the live, because I don't want them to be able to see it. But I'll post pictures. Yeah, I love doing that. It's so much fun for me. I will definitely post pictures. And I do, Kathy, since you're new, I do have a VIP group that you can post your crafts in over, it's the same page name, but it's VIP at the end. So I don't know if you've tried to look for that, but you're more than welcome to. I'm just using DecoArt buttermilk for the background. And I will have to put 2 coats on this. I believe I put 2 coats on the first one. Getting this covered with the first coat. Okay, and I'm gonna dry it. You want to dry your project in between coats, because if you try to put more than 1 coat on at a time, it'll just move around. It won't cover it real well. Okay, I'll look it up. Thank you. I have to tell you though that the VIP page used to be my original page that I did start like 2 or 3 years ago. So there's not a lot of activity, but I would like there to be activity over there. So hopefully I'll start getting more watchers on this page, and then we can get them over there too. So okay, I think that's pretty dry, except for underneath. So I'm gonna have to wash the back of them off. I'll wipe the back of them off. I keep sticking my finger in it. And I'm trying to go the same direction so it doesn't look all wonky with the lines from the brush. I was thinking that that's a great question, because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing red and green, but I could do red, white, and green. What do you think would be best? My daughter has a Grinch themed tree, so green added to her plate would look cute for her theme, I think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But you know, Terry has Nightmare Before Christmas on her tree, so her plate isn't going to match either, so. Are you talking about for kiosk? I'm going to try this. And then the red and white stripes around the edge. I could do that. for some reason I still can see through this. I'm going to put one more coat on it. And I keep sticking my finger in this paint right here, so I'm just going to clean it off real quick. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do one more coat because it doesn't look like it's covered that well. Margaret, did I put 3 coats on the first one? Do you remember? Okay, that looks a lot better. Sorry if that was loud. My microphone is, I just knocked it over. It's right there. I let wet dry by itself. The first one I did, or this one? Okay. So you put the shiny side of the graphite paper, you put it down against your project, and then you put your picture on top of that so you can trace it. And then you just want to use a hard, I have these dotting tools that I use, but you can use a ballpoint pen or anything that is hard. And I'm just going to start off by tracing around these letters. Make sure you get inside of your letters too. You don't want to miss your little circles in inside your letters. I have one here for the L and then the K. And you can use paint pens for your letters, or paint with a paintbrush. I'm just concentrating on these letters. I'm sorry. One of these days I hope to be able to just write it out on my own without having to trace. Around the letters. Almost done. Okay. I'm just going to pull this back to make sure that I have it real good. Good, that looks a lot better. I forgot to circle the inside of the O on 4 the other night, so I did do it this time. Oops. I'm not very good at drawing straight or tracing straight lines. It's funny, because I did the same thing over on the first plate too. And I'm just going to do the cookies, and then we'll do the outer part after I get this done. I apologize, my nose is running. I took my allergy medicine today, so I don't know why my nose is giving me issues. Okay. All right, there we go. Set that out of the way. And I'm going to try to just, well, I'm going to try to use the baby wipe to get the graphite marks off. I found a pack in my living room, so they belong to my grandson. I think it'll be fine though, hopefully. See, this is working a lot better if I had it. If I had these the other night, then I could have wiped it off easier. I don't want to go too much in between the, I don't want to wipe the words off. But after I get them painted on, then I will, and dried, I will go back over it again with the baby wipe. But for the most part, that got it off for the time being. Hi Tom, if you're still here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my letters painted on. And I'm using the same, egg carton as I did the other night. That paint is already dried it in there, so let's see. I really need a small filbert tip, but it doesn't look like I have one. I'm going to have to use this one. I'm just going to get the tip wet a little bit. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to turn it sideways. And I'm going to have to take the, I think I said I was going to do it. Let me look at this plate again. Yeah, I need to still go around the, I need to go around the letters, the words on that one before I seal it with a pen because they're not straight. And this brush really is too big, but it's all I have right now. I think my other ones are still in the house waiting to get washed. Okay, that's the best that I could do. With this brush, so I'm gonna have to go around. I'm gonna have to dry this and add in I'm gonna have to add in some buttermilk on the F and right in between the R because I got too close. So I filled those spots in that's supposed to have the background showing. So I'll have to fix that here in a little while. Okay, and then I'm going to get my white and my blue out. You know what I forgot to do, Margaret? I forgot to put the snowflakes on. I put the snowflakes on first on that plate. So let's do the snowflakes and then I might have to touch something up if I get it on overlapping. Yeah, I know. And I was looking at that plate and working on that plate the whole time before I even started this one. It didn't even register. Oh well. So my this is also Deco Art. It's called Spa Blue is what I'm using for the snowflakes. And I'm just going to make an X and then put a line through it just like that. And I'm just going to put them randomly. Hopefully this won't look too bad. right here, and then that should be good. How's this look? Does that look all right? I hope. I hope. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna get my white. And this is titanium or Snow White from DecoArt as well. I'm just gonna paint the milk in here. And I will probably have to put a couple coats of the white on as well. I'm just going to dry this real quick. You definitely want to keep your heat moving, because if you hold it in one spot too long, it could bubble up the paint. And I'm also going to I'm going to paint the whole straw white, and then we can go back in with the red and do the stripes. I should have put a coat on that when I did the first coat of the milk. I covered up the stripes. Oh well. I'm going to mix some of the white in with the spa blue to make it a little lighter to paint the cup color. Actually, I didn't use white, I used the buttermilk to make the cup color. It's a real pretty pale, like green color. Green blue, I guess. That's what we have so far. I'm just going to make sure it's really dry. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out what brush to use to do the stripes. I need to boil my brushes after I clean them. That way the tips will go back to the normal form. I've never tried it, but they say that it'll work. I'm just trying to make sure I stay in the lines here. I feel it looks like this one should have another stripe on it, but there's only 3 stripes on this one. I put them on different or something. Huh. I just made it thicker. Hopefully that'll look okay. Does that look all right? Okay. Now I'm going to do the cookies, and I'm using, both of them are going to be Deco Art Americana, and I'm doing the actual cookie in honey brown, and then I'm going to do the chocolate chips in dark chocolate, and it's also Deco Art. You can, you don't have to do chocolate chip cookies. You can make any kind of cookies you want, actually. If you were on, or if you missed the first video, I was saying that you can actually change your picture too if you wanted to. You can just look for, go on Pinterest and look for cookies for Santa coloring pages. Print it off and then get you a charger plate from Dollar Tree. And you would have to have graphite paper or carbon paper, but you can do any picture really. Looks like I'm going to have to dry these cookies and put a second coat on them. Put one more coat on these. These are really fun and relaxing to do too. So there's the cookies. I'm just going to dry them before I put the chocolate chips in there. All right. I'm just going to use the same brush and pick up some dark chocolate. And we're just going to start putting the chocolate chips on. Trying to put it on kind of thick, that way I don't have to go over it again, but you never know. I got those done. I think there is a couple spots I want to touch up. Uh-oh. I think I got some of the lighter brown on it. Oh well. And there's where we're at now. I am going to take my small Posca pen and go around. I'm going to go ahead and do the letters first, and then I'll do the cookies. I'm going to also have to fix this and sign with the cream color with the buttermilk, because I took out the hole that's supposed to be up here on top. Okay. I'm just making sure that they're all, trying to make them as smooth as possible, because that brush made it like feathery on the edges. So I have, Tina, are you still here with me? Sorry, I didn't know that you came on and asked me, but I do not have my Christmas tree up yet. I have started my shopping though. I am hoping to get my tree up at least out of the barn. Oh, thank you. I am hoping to get my tree out of the barn tomorrow, but at least get it out. I want to try to get it up tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing lives every day for the 12 days of Christmas, but I'll end up being on through the 14th every day, because I forgot yesterday, or I didn't realize yesterday was the 1st, so I didn't get on. But when I first started my video today, I put some pine cones in some bleach water. So they have to sit in the bleach water for 24 to 48 hours, and then I'll take them out, and then they'll have to dry for at least a week. So I'll be working on that project with them probably the 13th, and then my normal days are Monday and Thursday is the 14th, so that's why I'll end up being on every day through the 14th. And then I'll go back to my regular Monday and Thursdays, except for I won't be on Christmas, obviously. Are you ready for Christmas? almost. That's good. You have your tree up yet? I'm started on my shopping. I've got a lot of stuff in my basket on Amazon. I'm just waiting to get paid this week, and then I'll be able to finish my Christmas. And then I'll have all the wrapping to do. Okay, so I straightened up the edges of the words. So I'm going to go back in, and I still have to do the words on this one too, but where's my... I'm going to try to fix the inside of the F here. Kind of looks funny, but let's see what else needs to be fixed. Let's see. Oh, not perfect, but it looks better. Okay, so all I have now to do is around the edges. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to I'm going to put the white on around the edges, and then I will do the red. So the only thing is I'm not sure how I want to do it, because yesterday I did it a little bit at a time. I'm going to use my graphite paper again. Remember, it's the shiny side down. And I'm going to use just this dotting tool. Just make sure that you're keeping it right at the edge of the plate because it's not the same size as the picture is not the same size, so it's not going to line up correctly for you. You have to keep moving it around. I have about half of it done. I was just thinking that I probably should not have that I should have painted the white on first, but then I wouldn't have known how far out to paint either. So This one seems to be going faster than the one I did on Thursday for some reason. Okay. So I got the graphite paper lines on there. I'm going to have to put the white on and then we'll go back through with the red. Now I'm going to dry this first one. I'm going to put a second coat of the white on. All right, that looks like it covered good enough. There's a couple things that I need to touch up. Actually, I'm going to use the paint pen. Somehow I got buttermilk on the black over here. And I have not went around the cookies, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just need to dab a little brown right here in this corner. No, not the dark brown, it's the light brown. Some right up here in this. Okay. So this is what it looks like now. And I'm going to go ahead and get the red on around the edge now. And I'm just going to go every other one, so every other one will be white and every other one will be red. And I'm going to try to cover up the lines too, that way they won't show. But this is being handmade, so it's not going to be perfect. I did spread it out evenly though. So there's today's. Super cute. For some reason, it's taken a minute for this red to dry. It's not wanting to dry, I'm afraid. I'm gonna smear it or something if I get too close to it. But I do want to try to get rid of this graphite. Marks. I think that's as good as it's going to get. But I'm going to let this set for a few minutes. And let's try to clean up this one. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the letters on this one because I did not do that on Thursday. And then this one will be done and I'll be able to seal it. I'm just going around these letters to smooth them out. Milk and Cookies looks pretty good. I'm going to have to fix the F because I covered up both of the holes where it's supposed to be showing the back part, the plate, the beige. Hello, whoever's watching, I appreciate you being here. I'm almost done. Just cleaning up the edges of the letters. I will be here every day for the next 14 days, 13 days. If you hop on and don't see the red live button, that means you caught me on replay. If you could just comment #replay so I know you are here, I would appreciate it. Okay. So I'm just going to add a little of the buttermilk in the center of the letters. And I think I used my, what did I do with it here? I'm just going to use my tool again like I did before. And then I'm going to add some in the center of this O because I see the graphite line. Okay. Oh, and I need to put some on these. Well, okay, so this is what I have done here. This is the first one that I did on Thursday. And then this one is the one I just got done doing today. So that's two of them that I have done. So I'm just going to make sure they're both, I'm going to make sure that they're both dried real good. And then I'll seal them after I get done drying them. Okay, so to seal them, these are hand wash only plates, but to seal them, I have the Mod Podge dishwasher safe, but I just want to make sure that it's food grade sealer is why I got the dishwasher safe, because I would think that it'd be safe for food if you could put it in the dishwasher. I've never used this kind before, so hopefully it'll work. I am making these for my grandbabies. So I'm just going to, well, I don't know. I'm just going to use maybe an inch, a half inch size. And I'm just going to put a good coat on it. Oh no. It's smearing the I bet it's the paint pen that it's smearing. So what should I do about that? Oh no, this is not good. That's why I'm here to do this for you guys, so you can see what works and what doesn't. I probably should have put a spray on it, sealer, and then put the Mod Podge over that. I don't want to have to do the whole plate over again. I'm having to fix this because the black paint from the paint pen smeared when I tried to seal it. So and I don't want to have to do the whole plate over again, so I'm just touching up the beige. I'll touch up the beige and the blue snowflakes and then go over the words again. And because I don't want to have to do the whole plate over again. Hopefully I'll be able to make it look right. I can't believe I did this, but hopefully when I get it redone or touched up, it'll look as good as new. I am redoing, I did this plate on Thursday, and I was getting ready to seal it, and I was using the dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and it smeared it all over the place. So I'm having to touch it back up. So hopefully when I get it all done, it'll look okay. Okay, I think after I get the words redone, then this will be fine. I'm going to dry what's on here. I'm trying to find my spray sealer. Okay, I'm going to use, I should just use the, I'm going to try to use paint. There's something weird going on with my R, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. So this is what it looks like, and that's after I messed it up and had to redo the top part. So, let me dry this real good. Okay, hold on just a moment. I need to grab my sealer. I do have this, and this, you really should do this outside, but I'm going to put this sealer on, let it dry, and then I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on it. So let's see how this does. It's a little strong. When you use polyurethane or any kind of sealer, just do it in a well ventilated area. Okay, that is dry. The only reason I sprayed that right now is because of what happened before when I just put I want to put the Mod Podge dishwasher safe on it, so it'll be food grade. It'll hopefully be food grade safe. And I'm going to change my that's the one that's the brush I used when it smeared, so I don't want it to have that black in it. So I wish I would have thought about that. Just remember, when you use Posca pens, you cannot use a brush on sealer, because I messed this plate up and had to sit here and redo it all. Not all of it, just the words and the background and everything. Like from the top of the cup up is what I had to redo. So just remember that. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the sealer on it. And my spray sealer is it's frosted pearl, so it does shimmer. Okay. Alright guys, so the first two, I do have 3 of these to make, but the third one is going to be different a little bit. So I have the first 2 done, and that's what they look like. Shimmery. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, so just make sure that you have your notifications on so you know when I'm live. I am so grateful for you coming to see me today. I really appreciate it. And watch for me to be here tomorrow. Oh, by the way, just to recap, I know I told you all this on Thursday, but I picked up these plates from Hobby Lobby. They were $3.99 and I paid $40. They were probably on sale for 40% off. And then the template is from a template club I'm in, and all the paints I used are Americana, Deco Art Americana. And this turned out really cute. I'm just sad that I had to go and mess it up, but it looks okay for the most part. Thank you again, and I will see you all tomorrow.